It feels real good when you're talking and you're telling all of these things about yourself because you want to relate to somebody. The first change in my thinking was understanding that most people don't care about that. But if you get them talking to you and you start asking them questions about their daughter that has special needs, how much they have to care for that person, or what that experience was like to lose the husband they were married to for 73 years. Lindsay and I used to laugh so much because we had an agent that would tell the first question. One of the things we teach these guys when they get in the home, guys, gals, is you got to build relationship, right? It's about children, occupation, recreation, emotion. We're here to ask some questions just to break down some barriers of the fact that I just showed up unannounced. And one of his famous questions was, man, tell me where y'all met. Tell me how you met. And, we're serving these seniors that, they met 45, 50 years ago. But like you talk about letting somebody tell you their story. Mm-hmm. Think about that. I remember when I was told and I was getting ready to propose to Lindsay and another mentor in my life. And I've been very lucky to have some older folks, and maybe I'm an old soul around me that are kind of just sharing their knowledge with me. And they say, listen, man, nothing else matters. Nothing matters but the proposal. They ain't going to remember the food at the wedding. Most people aren't going to remember the venue. They aren't going to remember the vows. But that proposal story, you're going to tell that one over and over and over again. And now I think about that because this kid's coming into these folks' houses and asking them that question. Like, do you understand? Just think about that. If I was sitting here with you today at your kitchen table in your living room and we were just talking, it's like, man, tell me how you met the person that you love the most.
Right. Well, think about the walls that would break down, because that takes you back to a happier time, especially if you've been married for 50 years, right? You've been through a lot of
We've been married for 12. I don't know. How is that? I mean, come on now.
Well, you've been through a lot of things
for
together.
Real. And the biggest thing to that, right, that a lot of people get wrong is listening. Like, Lindsay, our business has been built around. So that was the first step, right? I say awareness, change in thinking. Mm-hmm. Thinking that what we're talking about here, the change is for me to build that relationship. I could sit here and not say a word with you for the whole afternoon, and you just became my best friend. What's the key to that? The key to that is listening.
Listening and asking questions.
Right.
Absolutely.
We've been taught to play a game called Captain Curious. It's all about listening. And it's all about others talking to you. And that is what breaks down that wall. You can't tell them how much you know, and now they start to care about you.